What is going on, guys? I am the Toxic Penguin back with our Lakefield playthrough. I am going to start this episode off with another time lapse because I'll be honest, I'm really happy with how the other one turned out. And we're going to buy this land over here because what my plan is, I think we'll keep this as a three-way intersection with the highways. And then maybe, even like maybe along here or somewhere along here, we might add a third one to go, say like down there. But for the moment, we're going to keep that at 3, and then we'll just have a couple of little bridges going over. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on into the time lapse.
Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past. All the good things end up in caskets. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. One step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill Just let me fall to my Just let me fall to my grave.
Alrighty, now that that time lapse is done, I cleaned up this a bit. I might eventually... That doesn't look right. Let's just quickly go and fix that. just while it annoys me and I see it. I might have to redo. We can just quickly go. Bang. 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 That's okay. We fixed it. I might decorate this with trees a bit. Just to make this a bit nicer. And I find this should hopefully flow a little bit better than the original one. And like when you tree it up a bit, it should look a little bit nicer as well. But next up, I'm trying to think of what we can add over here. We definitely need to add more residential. We're gonna just add a straight road here for a little bit. Except we'll add one more there. And we'll send you off that way. We turn that and flip. That's fine there. Something I forgot to add over here is I need to actually make this 8 lane roads. Both directions. And then I'm going to quickly go and set the lanes as so. So that way you can only turn from the far lanes and the middle lanes just go straight through. And let's build another big suburb. You know what, I might end up making this. I low-key want to move the industrial over here. And we can add another residential over here. Which I think is the plan we're actually going to go with. And I might want to move these over here as well. I don't know. But I reckon we make another industrial zone here and might actually prioritize this one. So let's just add that. And let's just have... You know what, I do want to make this road look somewhat interesting. So what if we just add these random turns? Because I reckon on one side we have industrial. Because it connects right to this line here. Which we can actually use to export goods externally. Which will just make the city work a little bit better, you know? Oh, that's going to annoy me. That's going to annoy me just a little bit. Alright. Let's go and take off road guidelines. But what I will do, though, before we turn off road guidelines... we'll make that where we want to put our train station at some stage. So, we don't want any roads out here. We're future planning. I don't mind roads coming off of it. Just so long as they're not being... what's the word? Encroaching over here. Because we're going to put our freight station here. And then that'll connect back over here. So that way if trains really want to, in they come, stop off what they need, continue. And they've got the bypass there if necessary. You know, I reckon we will keep this industrial here. Because we'll have this for shipping. This will be where our ships come in. And then... I probably will eventually want a train line. Like a train station here that maybe just goes along the water. But you know what? That's for future me to figure out. Until then, We don't really need to. Now, I'm going to layer up both sides here of this main road with good old commercial. And now that's the only part we keep these free. You know what, I'll just demolish these buildings if need be. That might work a bit better. Let's get our little brush, fill in all this. I should probably name the districts that we build the industrial in. But, you know what, I haven't. I just haven't. So yeah, that'll be our freight station in there. Let's just send water down here. Send water down there. And then... there we go. Coming along nicely. And we'll just fill in all this. So yeah, that time lapse I actually did 3 goes at. That was my 3rd attempt. Just because what I was doing in the first 2, I just did not like the look of at all whatsoever. So I decided to scrap it. Let's... where is it? There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, I like the idea that this actually goes level before going underground through all this. Yeah, and I reckon we will chuck a freeway into pass over here. So I reckon we will continue this road along this way. Continue this down a little bit. And we need to chuck in our 8 lanes. No. There we go. And flip that. Alright, we'll set up the arrows so that the middle lanes can only go straight. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of traffic to start with of coming from this area here. So to actually get to this area, they'll need to... yeah, they'll need to get off here, and probably come down here and around. Or go all the way around here. So yeah, we will eventually build an off pass over here so they can get along easier. A lot easier. And then I do have that one there I can eventually use. And even just have a branch road come across here and help out. But I reckon we make another little... I'm gonna just mess around with this. Let's do a bit of turn off road guidelines, that's good. I like the idea of having some houses along here. And this is going to be a very big suburb. You know what, we'll make another main road go off there. So this is going to need all that. Is it the right way around? Not here. Alright. So that's where that goes. And let's just add some of these then. This is going to be a lot of housing. No, I won't time lapse it. I don't mind chilling. So like I said in the last episode, which at the time I'm recording this, that video went live just a couple of hours ago. We will be doing more of our Twitch playthrough. There is a map we're doing on Twitch, a slightly easier one I feel, and that we're a bit further along on at the moment. So yeah, if you'd like to check that out, link to Twitch, as always, in the description. Yeah. We just had some random roads all over the place. This music is very intense. And we probably do need a little bit in here. And just a little U-turn in there. And we can add another road through there. Alright, I like the look of that. So let's just zone up all the commercial first. I don't know if we'll zone the riverside along here. You know, we could always keep it as a ferry to get back down here. I don't know. It leaves us options for the future. We just need to zone all this. I could have done a time lapse here, but you know what? The first half of this video will all be one giant time lapse. So I don't mind doing this with a little bit of commentary to it. But yeah, I am really enjoying City Skylines. I'm gonna try and get the DLC for this game. There are some of the DLCs I do not own that I would like to, because I reckon they would help out astronomically for the series. Let's just get rid of that and that. And then we just fill in the blanks here. Yeah, this is a huge residential area. Huge residential. And then we'll add in the goods and services we need, such as healthcare, the fire department, the police, the things that help the world turn. But yeah, I'm loving the look of how this city could turn out. It does look, from memory, better during the day than at night. But I feel like when we actually get a proper, like, high-rise area, that will help a lot. And it'll give that really nice nighttime aesthetic. Almost filled in all of this. So we could... Oh, is this all filled in? Yeah, that looks filled. We could always have, like, some high-rise stuff along here. I reckon this will probably be our main area. Or over here. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot we could do over here. And a lot over here. Although I could put a freeway across here as well. There's another railway line down there. There's a lot of options I have with this map. We should probably connect all the water. That's probably a good idea. This neighborhood I'm making now, definitely our biggest, should actually get our population up to maybe 4,000. Maybe it'll get us to 4,000, I'm not too sure. I'm just speculating a little. Go there, there. This is where I do get a bit messy with how I draw my pipes. But to be honest, I don't care if it looks terrible so long as everything's covered. I couldn't care less. I just want to try and be neat if I can. Just because some poor house won't get water there. And then we just go along here. Alright, that is all covered. I know electricity, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to send it over here. Sadly, I'm gonna chuck one there. I think one there. Oh, this is fire. We can go 1 and 2. Police. I'm just gonna put it on this corner. And I reckon 1 there for good measure. 1 primary school. 2 primary schools. And we'll put a high school down here. I might put another bus route as well. So where's this one? We'll start it here. We'll make it go there. Down here. Out to the edge here. So I'm going to put that stop here. This stop then goes there. To here. To here. Out here. Down to here. Right there. Right before the bridge. Right after the bridge. Back across. And we can kind of wrap around ourselves. So this is going to be a one-way bus route. I might add a second direction if needed. And now all we really need to do is just let the game run. So, let's see if this all builds up. This will need power. This will build up over time, so it will be fine. There's most of this residential filled up. There's still heaps of residential over here that hasn't filled. So I think now it's literally just the waiting game while we slowly build this up, I guess. What's the population for the next goal? Just under 4,500. And yeah, our population is increasing. How's this park looking? We just need more visitors over here. That'll come in time. That will just come in time. And yeah. Road tolls. I don't really need to add tolls, do I? That's working relatively fine. And I'm hoping this is working okay. It looks like it's working okay. Eventually this won't be as congested over here, because we'll have like flowing traffic out over here as well. But you know, for the time being it works. For the time being it works. That doesn't look good, I'll fix that between episodes. All I want... Oh, this houses are slowly building up. Houses are slowly building up. I don't really... Oh, what I forgot to do. Let's get a suburb name. Let's get a new suburb name. So yeah, I don't think I mentioned it in the last episode, but literally the way I am naming my suburbs in this playthrough is literally getting a random name generator for suburbs in Melbourne, in Victoria, Australia, which is where I live. So it's literally just a just random suburbs. Like, for example, Croydon is down in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, Berwick southeast, and Moonee Ponds is up north. So we're just using that as just a random thing to get just random names. Because at least for me and any other Melburnians that watch these, it's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. We'll get the big brush over here. Autumn Hills. Now that is not a suburb in Melbourne. I'm getting houses abandoned. That's not ideal, but what can you do about it at the moment? The answer is not a lot. Oh, I don't want that. Let's get rid of that. And we'll just go straight over it. Birdsong Park no longer exists. New building. Do I really need taxis? Do I really need taxis? I might have to for now. Just connect it to the power grid. Just so I'm not losing too many buildings over here. Actually, I should probably put Child Healthcare Center. I'll place a few. Because we want our little kitties to be happy. We don't want... And I suppose I should make sure that... What's this, elder care? I should probably make sure the elderly are also equally as happy. Hey, we increased our park level. You know what that'll do? We've just hit 4,000 population, and this is barely filled, so this will probably get us to 5,500, 6,000. Now apparently we can add a giant chessboard. So you know what? Why not? There we go, giant chessboard. Easy. Easy as you like. So yeah, Autumn Hills we will rename ahead of the next episode. It's telling us we can buy new land. And there we go, busy town. What have we unlocked? Not a heap. Oh, we've got new things like this. Let's pause it. What's our next goal? Next goal, 7,000. When do I... So we've got We've got trams, but there's not really anywhere I intend to place trams. I unlock the metro at 7,000 and we get trains at 9. Ferry and bus exchange stop. I mean, is it worth adding ferries? I don't know. We might come back to ferries, we might not. Actually, we can't even get ferries at the moment because of this, and look at that pollution. So that industrial's building up, new building. Oh, it's all these. How's the power going over here? We're slowly getting power out and about. I may as well remove all these. Oh, I forgot what I was going to do as well. With our zoning, we can now add this as commercial. Put in some extra commercial over here. Because it can fit here now. So I've been recording now for 45 minutes, so I think this is a good place as any to call it. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I have been the Toxic Penguin. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.